Good afternoon, folks. Welcome to the LBR here in St. John, New Brunswick, as we're getting set here for a matchup with the hometown Southern Rangers. Just going to play our national anthem here first. So we are all set here. And for the Rivermen, looks like Justin Ward, Alexi Chasson, and Tristan Roy will start up front. And we've got Dallas Hamilton and Jack Courts on the blue line. In goal for the Rivermen, number 31, Mikko Robichaud. Down to my left, it appears to be number 1 for the Rangers. I believe that's Peyton Thibodeau. Rivermen will pack up shop after this one and head on to Moncton, where they will take on the Moncton Hawks on Sunday afternoon at the Fourplex. So Tristan Roy set to take the draw against Carson O'Toole. And face-off is moved forward there by the Rangers. That's Bezo. Bezo rimming around behind his goal. Ward will hold it in on the half wall, sends it back to Courts. Courts goes cross ice. His D partner had hinged back to support him on that one, and that'll go for an icing call. .19:39 to go. Face off to the glove side of Thibodeau. O'Toole and Roy will do it again here. And that one was controlled by the Rivermen. However, the Rangers skated onto that one. No, that one's kicked out by Robichaud as he kicked out the right leg. And it was sent all the way down where Thibodeau will set it up there for Bezo. Bezo heads up the left side. Good outlet pass. Bezo lost an edge there. Here's Tristan Roy fanned on a shot. Good back check there by O'Toole as he lifted the stick of Tristan Roy. And that's flipped. It'll be a high stick if the Rangers touch it, but first to play it will be St. Pierre for the Rivermen. St. Pierre sidesteps one forecheck. Here's Hugo St. Pierre across the blue line. He's met there and run out of room along the wall. And good play by O'Shea to get a stick in on that one as the Rangers were developing into a 2-on-1 there. McCormick backhands it ahead for Montrose. Montrose, shot, kicked out, rebound. Big rebound there, but McCormick couldn't get a stick on that one. Courts will send it back in. There's Troop. There's Caleb Shannon with it now. Shannon will send it into the corner and in on the forecheck. Back to get it is McKinnon. Montrose, he'll try and cycle it down in that far corner. Cooper Montrose now. Shannon joins the battle. Caleb Shannon comes away, throws it in the slot. Nobody there for the Rivermen though. And that'll go cross ice to McKinnon. McKinnon flips it into the neutral zone where Courts will take over. Rivermen make changes here. Here comes Jack Courts, gains the blue line. Courts shot wide of the target. That'll bank its way all the way out to the far side, where Morrison will get in there. He's got Bask with him. Hamilton redirected that one toward the goal. Didn't make its way through though, as it was blocked. Courts shot. Looked like Thibodeau got a piece of that with the glove and sent it up into the glass. Morrison, he can't get his stick on that one. Funny hop there off the corner. And now up ice, Courts will backhand it. Throws it into Rivermen territory, and Caleb LeBlanc will get off on his change. There's Bellier. Good stick by Courts to intercept that in the neutral zone. O'Shea. Robichaud sets it up for Rowan O'Shea. O'Shea will just send it the length of the ice as he did not see any other option other than fire it at the length of the ice, so we'll get a face-off to the blocker side of Mikko Robichaud. Tristan Roy out there to take the draw for the Rivermen. A couple of affiliates dressed here this afternoon for the Rangers. Cameron rims it around the wall. Nobody there for the Rivermen though. Chasson will take over, but he's stripped of the puck by the Rangers. O'Toole is one of those affiliates. Chasson now. Someone's neck guard is off. Long stretch pass there for Ward. He'll just chip it into Rangers territory. Banked along behind the net. Up ice now come the Rangers. Shannon tried to get a stick on that. Courts will take over. Courts goes cross ice for Shannon. Shannon. That pass is behind Justin Ward. Now Justin Ward is headed off on a change. Oh, sorry, Ward is supporting his defenseman there. Courts. Bizot back to get it. Bizot puts it up the wall. Long cross ice pass. No icing there as that had hopped over a couple of sticks. And Hamilton, he'll put it up the wall. Chip there, nice one touch by Shannon. Here comes Montrose. Montrose, he'll just send it into the corner. He was running a room there by Bizot. Quincy Cameron circles, finds Montrose. Montrose, nice one touch to Bizot. Bizot had closed the gap. Cameron floats it up the wall to Montrose. Montrose to McCormick. McCormick cross ice to Shannon. And just ahead of the play was Cole McCormick by the width of a skate. And that'll bring a face-off to the just outside the Rangers' blue line. Caleb LeBlanc taking the draw here. Bass, Francis Bass. Now he's stripped to the puck by McKinnon. McKinnon backhands in behind his own goal where runs into some traffic there. However, the Rangers head up ice. There's LeBlanc. That was Smith who threw that one away in the neutral zone, and back into Rangers territory come the Rivermen. 2-on-1 developing here as Rangers defender got caught up ice. Shot! Looked like Robichaud got a piece of that one and sent it to the corner. Casaboom, he's being hounded there by Morrison. Cameron bumps his man behind the net. That's chipped back here to Casaboom. He's going to walk the line, find a shooting lane, gets it toward the net. Doesn't make its way through, though, as all kinds of traffic in front of goalie Mikko Robichaud. Here's Bellier now. Bellier circling, and good play by Cameron to strip that to the corner. Puck won't leave Rivermen territory, though, as Smith takes over. Bass can't get it out as he fanned on that clearing attempt. Robichaud will send it there to Cameron. Cameron will backhand it behind his own net. First to it will be the Rangers. And Faribault's neck guard hanging off again. He has to go off on a change. Cameron. He hooks away from the forecheck, throws it cross ice behind Chasson. Justin Ward now in on Bizo. Ward pounding Bizo. Bizo gains the Rivermen zone. Bizo tried to backhand it. Shot there, that's Greeley. As the Rivermen clear traffic in front of goalie Robichaud. Tristan Roy set to take the draw. He's centering Chasson and Ward. And that face-off controlled by the Rangers. Centering attempt there. Alabi tried to one-time that one. Tristan Roy, he sidesteps one forecheck. Roy loses it at the blue line. And it stays in Rivermen territory. Back on the stick of Roy, he gets a cross ice for Chasson. Chasson has Ward busting in. Justin Ward scores! Nice goal there as Chasson slid one across and Justin Ward skated into it and beat Thibodeau low to the far side. .12:39 to go and the Rivermen get on the board first. 1-0 lead here at the LBR in St. John for the visiting Rivermen. And that was a nice play as Roy started it, threw it cross ice to Chasson, and then Chasson slid it across for Ward, who finished the job. That shot gathered in there by Mikko Robichaud will get a face-off to the glove side of goalie Robichaud. Cole McCormick snaps it. Rangers take over though. Casaboom throws it into the corner where O'Toole tries to center it. Up. That's St. Pierre now. St. Pierre. Montrose sidesteps one check. Good play though by the Rangers to keep that in. That one's fired toward the goal but redirected in the slot to the corner. O'Shea bumping his man. That's Casaboom. Montrose, he slides it across where Shannon will chop it into the neutral zone. Montrose up on the forecheck. Cross ice, that's into the skates of Cole. And now back there, Casaboom. Casaboom being forechecked by Shannon. Casaboom goes cross ice to McKinnon. McKinnon, long stretch pass. And the Rangers will send it in and head off on a change. Shannon swipes at it, doesn't get it out of Rivermen territory though. Rangers still in on the forecheck. Smith tried to slide that through. O'Shea got a stick on that one. That shot, good play by Robichaud out at the top of the blue paint. Gathers that one in on the Rivermen logo and holds on for a face-off. Caleb LeBlanc, Francis Bass, and Trenton Morrison up front. LeBlanc to take the draw. And the Rangers thrown out of the draw. Courts takes over, circles his own goal, puts on the brakes, puts it off the wall, just out of the reach though of Bass. And it's bounced in behind the Rivermen net. Courts will try the other side. Held in again though by Black here. Urbo slides it into the corner. Puck battle there. Courts and a couple of Rangers in to help him, and now was Caleb LeBlanc. Greeley will send it down low. Cycled in behind to Stevens. Francis Bass now. He backhands it, but that'll be held in at the line by the Rangers. And the Rivermen will be caught here in their D zone again. Bouncing puck in the slot. And Morrison goes cross ice for Bass. Bass now. He'll just shovel it in. And that's going to be a penalty. As Bass was probably going to be a head contact. Could be 4. Maybe that's Arbo. Going off. 4-minute head contact to Arbo as he got into the head of Francis Bass. And that was clearly a penalty. So the Rivermen will go on the power play with 10:01 to play here. Roy to take the draw. He's thrown out of the draw. Chason now comes in. Controlled by the Rangers, and they'll send it the length of the ice. Back to set it up is Robichaud. Rowan O'Shea. O'Shea backhands it. He's being forechecked there by Troop. O'Shea will throw across ice where Ward will grab it here at the red line. Circles back into his own zone. Looks up ice. Gets it to St. Pierre. Here's Hugo St. Pierre. He has to turn back at the blue line, and he'll decide to rim it in behind the goal. In to get it now. Not enough pressure there as the Rivermen dumped it in, but gave the Rangers way too much time to turn and look up ice. O'Shea stepped out from behind his own net and fired at the length of the ice as the Rivermen were on the power play. And that'll go for an icing call. So we've got Caleb LeBlanc, Cooper Montrose. Looks like Morrison, Courts, and Hamilton. Referee over having discussion at the Rangers bench. Looks like equipment issue maybe with one of their players. It's their cages they're looking at. And now here comes the Rivermen. Morrison. He's got Montrose. 2-on-1. Morrison and Montrose. And Montrose fires it wide of the far post. Looked like he might have been trying to get that one off the stick of Morrison. And back to set it up is Robichaud. That's on the stick of Caleb LeBlanc. Caleb LeBlanc. Courts. That pass is behind Montrose, so he's got to hold up and slow things down here. Here's Caleb LeBlanc. LeBlanc to Hamilton. Hamilton cross to Montrose. Montrose shot. Rebound. Loose. And a bit of a scrum ensues in front of the Rivermen bench. So Morrison and McKinnon locked up on the loose puck. So we'll see what comes out of this for penalties. As McKinnon's helmet came off. Puck must have been laying loose in the crease because the referee was standing right there and didn't blow the whistle, so I would assume that would mean he could see the puck. So Morrison was shoveling away at the loose puck, and the Rangers took offense to that. So we'll see what comes out of this. Don't see anything on the board yet. So it looks like Morrison is getting the extra 2. Courts. Dickerson. So 8:33 to go. Teams will be 4 aside here. Bezo one times that one, and that ends up wide of the goal. And there's O'Shea. That's Shannon, sorry. Shannon. So Courts looks like he's in serving. Maybe the penalty for Morrison. Not sure. Have to check. We'll have to check on the penalties here on the website once they get up there to see who ended up with what. But regardless, that'll go as an icing call. And the face-off will come to the glove side of goalie Mikko Robichaud, controlled by the Rangers. Rangers have had their way in the face-off dot. Kassaboom shot, big rebound there, and that's up into the shoulder of goalie Robichaud, and he holds on for a face-off. So no penalties appearing yet on the website. And that Chasson is in pursuit here. Good hustle by the Rangers to get back as Ranger defender had fanned on it at the blue line. And that's thrown cross ice here where the Rangers will take over. Long stretch pass to Allaby. Hamilton stripped of the puck by Smith. And good save there by Robichaud as Hamilton opened up. And Smith stripped that one off his stick and headed in all alone on goalie Robichaud. Nice save there by Mikko Robichaud. So some penalties starting to appear here now. Morrison, head contact, 2 minutes. Bass now. Bass will knife it into Rangers territory, and an icing call again there to the Rivermen. So McKinnon, 2 minutes for head contact. Morrison, 2 minutes for head contact. And Courts, 2 minutes for roughing. Courts must have joined in the scrum in front of the net. So the Rivermen still 4-on-4 here. Cameron takes a run at his man in the corner. Bass now along the wall. Stevens. Bezo will hold that in at the line where Cameron will bump it on the backhand to O'Shea. O'Shea fans on it. Here's the Rangers now. Bezo fired it just up over that far top corner. And O'Shea slaps it the length of the ice for an icing call. Linesman went down on the other side as he got tangled up with Stevens of the Rangers. Looks to be okay. So we're still 4-on-4 for the next 7 seconds, and then the Rivermen will actually go on the power play for another 32 seconds. And back to get it is St. Pierre. Hugo St. Pierre walks his way through the neutral zone. Gathering speed now is Hugo St. Pierre. St. Pierre still has it on his stick. Backhand, banks it off the wall where Courts will take over. Courts, shot redirected to the corner, doesn't make its way through. 19 seconds left now in the power play for the Rivermen. Hamilton back to get it. Dallas Hamilton puts on the brakes. Hamilton will look up ice. Throws it there for Shannon. Shannon He's stripped of the puck by the Rangers. Montrose bumps his man. Here's Caleb LeBlanc. LeBlanc can't get his stick off. Shannon takes a run at his man. He sidesteps the check. Smith now. That's in the skates. Loose puck. Came across the blue paint. Nobody there for the Rangers to bury that one in the open net. Shannon, stick handling, fires. Scooped up by Thibodeau, where he'll hold on for a face-off. And that'll come to the blocker side of goalie Peyton Thibodeau. .534 to go in period number 1. 1-0 lead for the Rivermen. That's scooped back behind the goal where Bizot will head up ice. Losing an edge on the far side was Rowan O'Shea. That's flipped ahead to Chasson. Chasson, he's met there by Blackyer. Good job by Blackyer to close down the gap. McCormick from a sharp angle. That's fired high and up over the crossbar. O'Shea bounces one toward the goal, kicked away by Thibodeau. McCormick runs his man Smith out of room. Here's Cameron now. Quincy Cameron with it on his stick. Shovels it into Rangers territory. Smith has it now. Smith will chip it in and head off on a change. Back to get it is O'Shea. O'Shea down again he goes. I'm not sure if O'Shea's having issues with a skate or something here, but it's been multiple times now he's gone down. Cole works his way into the slot. Shot doesn't get through though. Courts has it now. He tries to bump it ahead for Ward. Here's Tristan Roy with Ward. That's going to be offside. Delayed call. Here's O'Toole and Roy set to face off outside the Rangers blue line. 4:18 to go. That's banked off the wall. O'Toole will take it. Ward takes a shot at him. Here's Francis Bass. Now Bass held in though. Good play there by Hamilton to hold it in at the blue line. Ward first to it for the Rivermen. Hamilton will hold it in along the wall. Here comes Cole now up ice for the Rangers. He's got O'Toole and Greeley with him. Circles though and throws it back to the point. Shot. Hits his own man. That was Bizot's shot. Did make it through as it hit Cole. O'Toole now strips him of the puck. Bizot, another shot. That's kicked away by Mikko Robichaud. Alabi behind the goal. Ward tries to get it up the wall. Korch takes over. And that's Lewis holding it in at the blue line. Here's Lewis. Lewis winds. Nice play by Ward as he dove and blocked that shot. Kortz throws it across ice. Didn't realize Ward was changing as Ward was headed off on a change. 2:45 to go. 1-0 lead for the Rivermen. LeBlanc, Morrison, and Montrose up front for the Rivermen. Face-off tied up at the dot. LeBlanc kicks it along the wall. And Troop takes over. Here's Morrison. Morrison, he's stripped to the puck there by Smith, and the Rangers take over. LeBlanc has it here in the neutral zone. Gets it ahead to Morrison. He goes cross ice. Montrose can't handle the pass. And that's going to be slapped the length of the ice by Arbo. And that'll bring a face-off down in Rangers territory with 2:22 to go in the opening period. That's Moffett. Moffett now, he's circling in his own zone, trying to find some room, and up ice he comes. Gains the red line, sends it in. Cameron, he's raced to the puck there by one of the Rangers. Morrison can't get it out though at the blue line. I believe it's made its way out into the neutral zone. And that's going to be offside at the blue line as the puck had left Rivermen territory. Stevens with Bellier. Get a look on the far side. That's Moffett. That shot into the shin pads of McCormick. McCormick now tries to get room. Bellier sends him to the ice. McCormick still trying to swipe away at it. And Chasson sends his man to the ice.
Exactly.
And it's rimmed around the far side. Picked up.
Put you on the ice.
And that one ends up on the stick of McCormick. McCormick fires it behind the Rivermen goal, or the Rangers goal. Cycled behind the goal, minute and 10 to go. Up the half wall now, here come the Rangers. That's Cole. Cole. And now Shannon, he'll head up ice. Final minute of play here in the first period. Shannon gains the blue line. Shot ends up wide of his target. O'Toole bumped there by O'Shea. That's Ward. Here's Francis Bass now. Bass sidesteps. Tries to throw it through the slot, but that's knocked down by Lewis. Ward takes a run on his man. Good play by O'Shea to step in and hold that in. Tristan Roy will send it in. 23 seconds to go. Lewis with it on his stick. Still looking. Lewis has it. Gains the red line. He'll throw it cross ice into the corner. St. Pierre bumps it up the wall to Bass. Tristan Roy now, he overskates it. Going to be a penalty here on the tripping call. So 1.3 seconds to go. And O'Toole will be going off on the trip. And that'll bring the face-off to the glove side of Thibodeau. Roy will just be content to eat up that 1.3 seconds. And that'll do it for the first period. So after 20 minutes of play, Rivermen find themselves with a 1-0 lead here in St. John. We'll return for period number 2. And we are set for period number 2 here at the LVR in St. John. Linesman just getting the nets positioned into place here at the open up the second period here. The Rivermen got 1-0 lead over the hometown Southern Rangers. Looks like someone lost a piece of their stick over there as they were giving them a tap to get the boys fired up here to start things off. Face-off controlled by LeBlanc. Back to Hamilton. Hamilton spins, and that's in the skates of Roy. He can't handle that. Rivermen on the power play here. And up ice now comes Tristan Roy. Tristan Roy, he sidesteps one Ranger. Still has it on his stick. He'll send it in. And now the Rivermen slow to get in there, and the Rangers will just send that the length of the ice. If the Rivermen are going to dump that in, they're going to have to get in harder than that on the forecheck. So the Rangers don't have so much time. Here's Ward. Speaking of hard on the forecheck, Justin Ward always is. And there comes Tristan Roy. Tristan Roy now, he sets up shop. Nice play, scores! I believe that went in off the Rangers. Roy will get the goal as one of the defenders redirected that up over the shoulder of Thibodeau. And the Rivermen strike on the power play within the first minute of the second period and take a 2-0 lead over the Rangers. McCormick, Shannon, and Montrose. Shannon sends his man to the ice. That was Casaboom. St. Pierre tries to hold it in along the wall. He can't, though. Back to get it will be Rowan O'Shea. O'Shea backhands it up the wall. That bounces here to the far side where Shannon's going to skate onto it. He's in a foot race with Arbo. Arbo throws it cross ice where Moffat will backhand it up the wall. Smith chips that ahead just out of the reach of Allaby. St. Pierre will be first to it, though, for the Rivermen. Here's Arbo. Arbo. He goes cross ice to his partner, Lewis. Montrose will backhand it in and head off on a change. Cole McCormick in now on the forecheck. All by himself as the Rivermen are changing. Courts will get a shot away, kicked away by Thibodeau. That's chipped high. Hamilton's going to have to retreat, and that'll go for an icing call. O'Toole and Roy set to face off. And the Rivermen will control. That's Lewis now. Lewis, he's stripped of the puck by Ward. Justin Ward back there. Kicked away, and O'Toole will break out of the pack with it and send it up ice. Tried to find Bezo. Hamilton, good play to spin and fire that into the neutral zone. Troop to Bezo. Bezo, he'll just send it into Rivermen territory. Courts up the wall. Justin Ward tried to chip that to Tristan Roy coming through. And Ward going to be called here on a trip as he was a little over aggressive on the forecheck. So Ward will head off 2 minutes or less here on the trip. So I believe this will be the first power play opportunity of the afternoon for the Rangers. Here's McKinnon now. McKinnon He goes across to Smith. Smith fired one through the crease area. Nobody there on the back door for the Rangers. McKinnon trying to find a shooting lane. He has Smith down low. Smith in the slot. Allaby shot. Smith had Allaby right on the doorstep. And good save there by Robichaud. That's one time. They ended up, I think it was wide of the goal as O'Toole got a stick on that one. O'Shea now. O'Shea. And that will make its way into the neutral zone where McKinnon will take over. He leaves it there for Bizot. Bizot gathering up speed, circles behind the Rivermen goal. Still has it on a stick, looking. Bizot. Good stick there by Trenton Morrison as he got a stick on that one and sent it all the way down into Rangers territory. McKinnon sets up shop now, waits for his team to get organized. And Cole will gather it up behind the net and head up ice with head of steam here. O'Shea gets a piece of that one. Montrose has it. Now O'Shea will hammer it the length of the ice and head off on a change. Here's Casaboon. Casaboon. He'll gain the blue line. Overskates it and rims it around behind the net. Stevens first there for the Rangers. Bellier now. Bellier to Casaboon. Casaboon. 1 second. Penalty has expired. Back to 5 onside. Shot score! As Bellier got one swipe at it, fanned on it, and then the puck laid there, and he got good wood on the second one and found its way to the back of the net. 15:15 to go. That'll go as an even strength goal as the penalty had expired to Ward. 2-1 lead now for the Rivermen. Wins the draw there where Shannon will spin and send it into Ranger territory where Arbo has to go back. Cross ice. Shot. And Robichaud got a piece of that and ended up in the glass up behind Robichaud. Tristan Roy, cross ice, that's intercepted. O'Shea, though, will gather it up. Here's Rowan O'Shea. Shot. Nice blocker save by Thibodeau. Tristan Roy now. Roy will just backhand it in, and Shannon gets in on the forecheck. Arbo backhands it. Now comes cross ice where Roy will hold it in. Someone's neck guard laying on the far side. They have to go off. It's a penalty. Penalty coming up here to the Rangers. So the referee had told, not sure who that is, I could see him on the far side telling him he had to go off. He picked up his neck guard and tried to just jam it in amongst his jersey. And the referee calls him for the illegal equipment. Hamilton stretches it out there for Chasson. Here comes Alexis Chasson. He has Caleb LeBlanc. LeBlanc. And Robichaud will set it up there as Hamilton retreats. Here's Dallas Hamilton. And that pass was behind LeBlanc. Hamlin's going to have to hustle as Bizot's in on the forecheck. Ward chips it there for Caleb LeBlanc. LeBlanc stretches it up for Chasson. That's going to be an icing call, as Chasson was well behind the red line and redirected that one into Rivermen territory. Tristan Roy will take the draw here against Moffat. Cassaboom now retreats, and then we'll send it down into Rivermen territory, chew up some seconds off that penalty to the Rangers. And now here comes Hugo St. Pierre. St. Pierre finds Tristan Roy. Roy down the outside, shot wide of the target, and St. Pierre couldn't hold it in there at the blue line. Cameron now, he's being hounded up by Moffat. No icing. And that'll be sent the length of the ice. Robichaud will send it up the wall to Montrose. Montrose, he's stripped of the puck there by Troop. Good job by the Rangers on the penalty kill. Tristan Roy now here in front of us on the near side. Roy drops it off there for Cameron. Cameron still has it. Cameron on his backhand. Quincy Cameron walks in, fires. That's off the side of the goal. Montrose tried to jam it in from the short side. Here's Montrose, walks his way out, shot. And Thibodeau closed down the 5-hole on that one, as Montrose had a couple of good looks there. Here's Smith now. Smith, oh, that's Alaby, correction. No, that's Smith, sorry. On the far side. Here it is at the blue line at Arbo. That's backhanded, loose puck. That's Smith batting away at it. Here's Smith. Smith shot off the shoulder of Robichaud. Bounces up in the air now. Up ice comes Tristan Roy. Roy, he has Cole McCormick with him. McCormick's going to have to stay on side. McCormick. Bast hide up there on the far side. Could have been an interference call. Morrison tries to get a shot off. Ends up wide of the target. Bask and Arbo. There's O'Toole. Backhands it off the boards. Courts. Shot. Blocker to the corner there by Thibodeau. Courts keeps it in. Fanned on it. That was Arbo, I believe, who fanned on that one. And the Rangers send it the length of the ice, but it's right on goal. They make changes. Here's LeBlanc now with the stretch. He goes cross ice to Morrison. Trenton Morrison, shot wide of the goal. Morrison, he banks it up the wall. Bass bumps his man over there. Rowan O'Shea, he'll gather it up. O'Shea ends up on the stick of Lewis, and Lewis will just send it here in the near corner. St. Pierre in pursuit. Up the wall to Morrison. Morrison, he's sent to the ice. And that's going to be a cross-checking call to the Rangers. As Morrison was cross-checked to the ice. 10:16 to go. And the Rivermen go on the power play. Chasson, that shot. Tied up in the corner. Shannon. And Courts back there with Bizot. Here's Shannon now. Shannon trying to find a lane to get it out. Here's Hamilton. Hamilton leaves it there for Chasson. He holds it in at the line. That's Lewis and Shannon behind the net. Shannon Bezo tries to get it out. Held in there by McCormick. Shannon battling in the corner there with Lewis. And now Bezo's going to have some room. He can't get it out, though. Good play by Chasson. And the Rangers now will get it to the neutral zone. Nice play by Greeley as he chipped it by Hamilton. Greeley comes in short-handed. Can't get a shot off. Nice play to recover there by the Rivermen. As Hamilton and Courts both hustle back to take away that scoring opportunity. Less than a minute to go in the penalty now to Cole. Bellier with it on his stick. Still has it. He's stripped of the puck though, and up ice now comes McCormick. McCormick will chip it by O'Toole. And back to get it is going to have to be Hamilton. He's being pursued there by O'Toole. O'Toole leading up valuable seconds here off that penalty. Chipped and out it comes loose. O'Toole still has it. Back to McKinnon. McKinnon will send it in. 17 seconds left in the penalty to Cole. That clearing attempt there by Cameron was intercepted. McKinnon, he'll circle the goal. He's being hounded by Hamilton. Cameron takes a run out of him and misses him. McKinnon tries to get it, and Robichaud wisely holds on. 8:12 to go, 2-1 lead here for the Rivermen. Teams back to 5 aside. Roy with Montrose and Morrison. Roy gets it ahead for Trenton Morrison. He'll gain the red line, chip it in, no icing. First to it will be Trenton Morrison. Here's Morrison. He tried to send that back to Roy. Roy's shot redirected. Doesn't make its way through. That's Arbo, correction. Arbo banks it off the wall, up the wall to Troop. Roy tried to backhand that one. He fanned on it. Tried to work it to the slot as he had Montrose in the slot area. Allaby shovels it deep, and Robichaud will cover that one and hold on. A couple of Rivermen over there getting tended to. It looks like Justin Ward's got his helmet off. Not sure if it's an equipment issue. Morrison slow to rebound. That shot redirected wide of goalie Robichaud. Hamilton now, he sends it up the wall to Shannon. Shannon tried to get it out, but Stevens held it in at the line. And that shot by Stevens will go over the glass. And that'll bring a face-off to the blocker's side in Rivermen territory. Here comes Bass to take the drop. That's won by the Rangers. Courts. He's got it. LeBlanc with him. Here's Caleb LeBlanc. LeBlanc puts on the brakes. Shot. Blocker saved by Thibodeau. As LeBlanc rifled one up, and that was blockered by Thibodeau. Bellier gets it across ice. That's Greeley. Greeley sends it in toward the goal. Courts will gather it in. Courts. He's stripped of the puck there at the blue line. Does make its way to the neutral zone, though. The linesman waves the offside. There's Bezo. Bezo tries to put it through the skates of Hamilton. Good play by Hamilton to shut that down. Caleb LeBlanc will rim it around as the Rivermen are trying to make changes. And that was a wise icing there as the Rivermen were a tired bunch. That'll give us a chance to get some fresh troops out there with 6 minutes left in the second period. Rivermen holding on to that 2-1 lead here at the LBR in St. John. McCormick. McCormick wins it, and up ice comes Alexis Chasson. Chasson puts it through the legs of McKinnon. Chasson now. O'Toole will strip the puck off of the stick of Chasson and head up ice. Now come the Rangers. McCormick. McCormick cross to Chasson. He can't get a stick on that one. Now McKinnon will start behind his own goal. McKinnon has to get that across to Moffat. Moffat now, he fans on it. And up ice come the Rangers. Cameron, good job by Cameron to run his man out of room. O'Toole now with it. McKinnon, shot redirected. That ended up wide of goalie Robichaud. Cole now sends it back to O'Toole. McCormick, he can't keep the handle on it. McKinnon holds it in at the line. McKinnon walks into the slot. Backhand. Loose puck scores. As Robichaud stopped the initial shot and the rebound laid in the blue tape. And I believe it was Cole. And penalty at the end of the play there to O'Toole. So the Rangers do get a goal, and in a 10-minute for O'Toole. So O'Toole called for a misconduct. Not sure if he said something to the refs or to somebody on the ice, but O'Toole is gone for a 10-minute misconduct. Here's Roy now. So Justin Ward having some equipment issues over on the far side. Something with his helmet, I believe. Court sends it through, and Thibodeau, good job to knife that one up out of harm's way into the netting. .4:32 to go. Teams deadlocked at 2 here at the LBR in St. John. I believe that's Roy taking the draw for the Rivermen. Roy still has it. And that'll make its way to the neutral zone where Courts will take over. He backhands it there for Francis Bass. Bass now. Bass bumped by Smith. And that puck's loose. And here comes. Nice save there by Mikko Robichaud as the Rangers went in all alone. That was one of their affiliates. Don't have a name on him. Here's Shannon now. Shannon. Can't get a shot away. He tried to work it to the slot area. Back to get it is O'Shea. O'Shea stripped of the puck there by Smith. Smith, cross ice. Troop puts it off the side of the net. Bad turnover there at the blue line. Couple of good opportunities. Another save by Robichaud as the Rivermen with a 3.5 minutes to go. 2-2 game here at the LVR. St. Pierre, he'll flip it out. And that'll squirt its way through to Montrose. Montrose, he'll be stripped of the puck though at the top of the circle there by Bellier. Up the wall where Alabi can't hold it in. St. Pierre's shot redirects to the far corner. Troop backhands it in behind the net. Bizot back there being pursued by Chasson. Alabi will take over now, and he'll look up the wall. He'll chip it. Won't make its way out, though. Held in there. Cross ice. LeBlanc almost got a stick on that one. Riverman got a look as Bellier was in behind the Riverman defenseman. St. Pierre now. He'll spin into the skates of the referee. St. Pierre chips it to the corner where Bizot comes in from his defensive position. Caleb LeBlanc tries to chip it up the wall. Held in at the blue line. And that's probably going to be a 5, I would think. That is direct contact to the head with the cross check.
Twice.
That could be a 5. He's gone. That will be a 5-minute penalty for cross-checking with an intent to injure, I would assume, as Bizot took a couple of healthy whacks into the cage of .2:31 to go. And Bizot will head off on the 5-minute cross-checking call. So that will carry an ejection and suspension. Referee over at the bench speaking with the Rangers coaching staff. And LeBlanc will take the draw here. So Rivermen on a 5-minute power play. And Cameron going to have to hustle. He's being hounded here. That's Cole, I believe. Cole will take over. Still has it on his stick. LeBlanc and O'Shea in there. And O'Shea will come away with it. Rowan O'Shea now up the wall to Tristan Roy. Roy works his way in. He's stripped of the puck though. Still has it. Tristan Roy circling. Back to Caleb LeBlanc. LeBlanc shot. Blocker save by Thibodeau as that was headed for the far corner. O'Shea has it on his stick now. O'Shea circling behind the Rangers goal. And that pass for LeBlanc is out of his reach. Up ice for Shannon. Shannon, he loses a handle on it. Ends up back in Riverman territory. Minute and a half left here. And really going off on the trip as Cameron was pulled down beside the Riverman goal. So 5-on-3 advantage here for the Rivermen with 1:26 left to go in the second period. And that's sent the length of the ice. Justin Ward back in action. Here's Ward now. He'll try to send a cross ice. That's into the shin pads of McCormick. Almost snuck its way as a shot on goal. And that'll go offside at the Riverman blue line. Minute even left to go here in period number 2. Teams deadlocked at 2. Rangers in some penalty trouble. Bezo's off on the 5-minute cross check. Greeley's off on a trip. And O'Toole in on the 10-minute misconduct. McCormick now. McCormick ahead for Chaisson. That's going to be offside. Chaisson's got to clear the zone. Now it looks like a penalty coming to the Rivermen. So Chaisson will now go for the trip. 28 seconds left to go in period number 2. Four on 3 here for the Rivermen for the next 28 seconds. Hamilton, he'll set up shop behind his own net. And up ice he comes now. That's right on the stick of McKinnon. Good penalty killing here by the Rangers, giving the Rivermen all kinds of pressure. Here's McCormick now. McCormick had Ward. McCormick still has it on his stick. McCormick shot, and that's right into the Rangers logo. Three and a half seconds left. Face off to the Walker side. And referee over again having discussions at the Ranger bench. Not sure what that is about. Referee discussions at both benches, so obviously warning them about something. Not sure what that discussion was about. And the horn goes to end period number 2. So after 40 minutes of play, the Rivermen and Rangers are deadlocked at 2. We will break away from the action and return for period number 3. And we are just about set here for the third period of play. So let me get the scoreboard straightened out here. So for the next 34 seconds, the Rivermen will be on a 4-on-3 power play. And then it will go back to 4-on-4 for about a minute. And then for about a minute and a half after that, the 5-minute penalty will expire to Bezo, and the Rivermen will be back on the power play. And that's assuming that there are no power plays or goals scored in between. So that last period was definitely a penalty-filled affair. The majority of them going to the Rangers. Bench has thinned out. I see O'Toole back over here in the box, which is strange. And that's cross ice. There's LeBlanc. Shot redirected twice. Montrose couldn't get a stick on that one. Nice defensive play there by the Rangers. That was Stevens. Did a good job tying up the stick of Montrose so he couldn't get a shot away. So it's still 4-on-3 for the Rivermen. Now Caleb LeBlanc. He's gathering speed on the far side. Caleb LeBlanc shot. Nice save by Thibodeau. He kicked out that right leg. That shot, that was a pass, I believe, there by Courts as he tried to put it through. LeBlanc now with it again. Caleb LeBlanc shot. That's just wide of the goal. Courts with it on his stick. Courts, he loses a handle on it. Stevens takes over and sends it the length of the ice. So the teams are back to 4-on-4, so that will be an icing call. 4-on-4 for the next 41 seconds. I'm going to guess maybe O'Toole said something to the referees as he was leaving the ice, and maybe they ejected him from the game. Here's Cole. Nice save there by Robichaud. Nice long stretch pass there by the Rangers. And Robichaud turned him away on the breakaway. So just checking the game sheet, Carson O'Toole's been assessed a gross misconduct at the end of the period. So I'm not sure what he did, but O'Toole must have done something. That'll carry a suspension as well. So O'Toole and Bezo both find themselves in some hot water here. And the Rangers. That'll be a 4-on-4 goal for the Rangers. That was Smith with a nice shot up over the shoulder of Robichaud. And the Rangers have scored 3 unanswered goals here as the Rivermen have seen a 2-0 lead disappear. Tristan Roy will take the draw. Ties up his man, and Courts will gather it in. Here's Jack Courts now, looks up ice. Nice pass there to Roy. He'll redirect it into the corner. Roy, stick handling in behind the goal. Here's Roy. Chasson's out of the box. Rivermen back on the power play. Courts on his backhand. Still has it. Jack Courts now, he'll spin. Looking, fired, redirected. Don't think Thibodeau saw that one, but it ended up redirected wide of the goal. Tristan Roy has it now. He'll send it in the corner where Justin Ward will take over. Ward leaves it for Courts. Courts down low to Roy. Ward, shot just wide of the goal. Good chance there for Justin Ward right in the slot. Courts shot redirected on the stick now of Roy. Roy Flips it out over the net. Shot redirected by Hamilton. Hamilton shot. Out of the box now is the Rangers back to even strength. So no damage there on the power play. Redirected. Nice save by Thibodeau as Chasson redirected that one, and Thibodeau had to make a nice blocker save. Hammered off the boards. Courts can't hold it in though. And back to get it will be Hamilton. And Chasson headed off for 2 minutes for head contact. Rangers will find themselves now on the power play. Casaboom goes cross ice. Smith has it now. Nice seam pass to Casaboom. Shot. Erbo's shot redirected. Doesn't make its way through all the traffic. Here's Casaboom. Casaboom trying to find a shooting lane. Leaves it there. Stevens now. Stevens to Erbo. Erbo down low to Smith. Smith. And McCormick couldn't get a stick on it, and that will make its way to the neutral zone. So the Rangers are going to have to get themselves on side. And now here comes Cole. Cole gathering speed, gains the Rivermen zone. Cole, shot up high and over the crossbar. Held in at the far side though by Casaboom. Or that's McKinnon, sorry, on the far side. Here's Erbo. Erbo. That shot wide of the target. Cole has it on his stick. Cole still has it. Sliced his way in. Rebound. McCormick. Can't get it out. Erbo shot off the outside of the post. And now here's Montrose. 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 Puck. And he finally gets it deep and heads off on the change. 15-19 to go here in period number 3. Rangers with a 3-2 lead over the Rivermen. Bellier circling. Bellier back to McKinnon. McKinnon. Shot. That's into the skates of Shannon. Troop. He'll try to send it behind that. Courts. Had some time. It's one of those situations where I think his teammates got to help him out there and let him know that he had time, as he could have found a lane. Caleb LeBlanc now, he'll shovel it up with one hand. Here's Shannon. Shannon, cross ice, just out of the reach of Bass. Team's back to even strength. Bellier flips it where Shannon will intercept it in the neutral zone, and he'll send it back in. And into forecheck is LeBlanc. This one looks like it's going to go on the icing call. 14-13 to go. And the face-off will come down in Rangers territory. Caleb LeBlanc. First time in a while we're going to be playing 5-a-side here, as there's been a steady stream of players to the box. Cameron sends it around the far side. Shannon tried to chip it by the pinching defender. Good job to hold it in by Erbo on the far side. That's DeCourcy, I believe his name is. And O'Toole, the younger brother of Carson O'Toole. Rowan O'Shea with it now. O'Shea sends it here to the open side, out of the reach of Francis Bass. Good hands by Bass to knock that down at the blue line. And the Rangers send it in and head off on a change. Rowan O'Shea. O'Shea, that's out of the reach of Bass. Rangers will set it up, no icing. McKinnon, that's intercepted by Courts at the red line. Tristan Roy back to get it now. Roy, his cross-ice pass for Courts was intercepted. Makes its way to the neutral zone safely though. And that shot is gathered up there by Mikko Robichaud. See Tristan Roy, he started the game with a new bubble on, and he's back to his cage though. Must not have liked the look of the glass in front of him. Justin Ward will chip it ahead. Ward now in hot pursuit. Here comes Justin Ward barreling in on McKinnon. Morrison on the far side. That's banged off the boards and Cole will take over. Good play by Cameron to run him out of room. Rimmed all the way around now. Tristan Roy will take over, sends it out where Justin Ward picks it up on the far side. Ward, he's bumped. And I believe that was offside at the Rangers blue line. McCormick. Face off control where Lewis will send it into Rivermen territory. And now up ice comes St. Pierre. St. Pierre, he's met there by Bellier. Up the wall to the Rangers. Chasson chips it down deep into the corner. Dangerous play there by the Rangers as that was Arbo tried to circle out towards the front of the goal, and he's lost the puck into the side of the net. Moffat, he's finally run out of room there by Cameron. Nice defensive play by Quincy Cameron. Shannon, stick handling, gains the red line, still has it. Caleb Shannon still has it. Shannon, turn, shot, and Thibodeau got a piece of that. As Shannon worked his way all the way into the top of that circle and fired a good shot towards goalie Thibodeau. LeBlanc, Shannon, and Bass. Up front here, LeBlanc set to take the draw. And that's chipped by Hamilton. Good play by Caleb LeBlanc to support his defenseman Hamilton. As the puck got chipped by him, here comes LeBlanc. Finds Shannon in the neutral zone. Caleb Shannon now puts it by one defender. And good play by McKinnon to hold up Shannon. McKinnon dangerously circled out in front of his own goal, had to spin back in behind. Good play by Courts to get a stick on that one as O'Toole was trying to sneak in behind the Rivermen defense. Now here comes LeBlanc, Caleb LeBlanc, shot! That's turned away by Thibodeau. Caleb Shannon, he's got LeBlanc with him. That's behind LeBlanc though, couldn't handle that pass. LeBlanc on his knees, gets it back to O'Shea, shot wide of the target. Ends up back here, bounces over the stick of Cameron. O'Shea's gonna have to hustle. Rangers are changing though, so he's got lots of time here. Make a good play. Here comes O'Shea. Rowan O'Shea finds Bass. Here comes Bass. Francis Bass now tries to sidestep one Ranger. And he bumps his man Stevens. Here's Quincy Cameron. He'll hold it in at the line. Tristan Roy with it. He'll cycle it in low where Morrison takes over. Morrison. He loses the handle on it, and the Rangers will send it the length of the ice, and that will go for an icing call. .9:28 to go. Rangers holding on to a 1-goal lead here. 3-2 lead for the Rangers. Roy will take the draw. Roy wasn't ready. Puck was dropped, and Tristan Roy wasn't even looking. O'Shea sent to the ice there by Bellier. Bellier. O'Shea now. He'll send it along the wall to Morrison. Morrison can't do anything with it. Tristan Roy gets a stick on that one. Drops it there for Cameron, who sends it into the skates of Morrison. Tristan Roy with it. Roy works his way down the slot, spins. Roy still looking, fires, loose puck. Ward tries to spin and can't get a shot off. Ward will chip it into the corner. Bellier will rim it around here to the near side. Courts will try and hold it into the line. He can't. And Troop will come away with it. Troop and Moffat in a 2-on-1. Shot. And not sure Troop realized he had a teammate with him there on the far side as he had Moffat. McCormick here to take the draw. He wins it. Courts sends it behind the net. Caleb LeBlanc, he'll grab it and circle his own goal. Montrose, cross ice for McCormick. McCormick bumps it ahead to Montrose. Montrose bats it in where Thibodeau will hold on for a face-off. That'll come to his blocker side here in the Rangers zone. Correction, that'll come to the glove side. Courts redirected there by LeBlanc. That's wide of the target. No icing as Courts got a piece of that one on its way by. Arbo still has it on his stick. Backhands it. Courts intercepts it. He has LeBlanc. Here's Caleb LeBlanc. LeBlanc, he's got a break. Shot, scores! No doubt about that one. As LeBlanc roofed it far down. And the Rivermen have tied things at 3. Nice play there as Courts found LeBlanc at the far blue line, and LeBlanc broke in all alone and made no mistake as he roofed it off the bar and down. So we've got ourselves a 3-3 tie with 7:29 to go. Nice shot there by Caleb LeBlanc. Just like his father taught him. And now up ice comes Bellier. Bellier, no offside. Tried to throw it cross ice. That was Moffat. And St. Pierre got his stick in the skates of Moffat. And he'll head off for 2 on the tripping call. .7:10 to go. 3-3 tie here at the LBR in St. John. Hugo St. Pierre. Going to serve 2 minutes for tripping as his stick got into the skates of Moffat, and Moffat went down. sure why. Not sure what's going on here as Basque is in the box as well. A 10. St. Pierre must have been assessed a 10-minute misconduct for something. Not sure what happened. It didn't look like he said anything to the referee, but somebody must have. So the Rivermen will have to try and kill off the penalty to St. Pierre. That shot, bouncing puck, and Roy can't get his stick on it. Held in, Roy will get it to the neutral zone. The net has come dislodged behind goalie Mikko Robichaud. Over the boards come some fresh troops here for the Rivermen. Court's having some trouble with an edge, I believe, on one of his skates. And Ward will win the draw back to Rowan O'Shea. O'Shea will find the lane and send it the length of the ice. So the Rivermen will try and kill this penalty off and then get back to looking to creep back into the lead here as they've tied things up on a goal by LeBlanc. Robichaud, he'll bump it there where McKinnon takes over. Justin Ward tries to tie it up with his skates, but it ends up back at the blue line. Here's Casaboom with it now. Casaboom trying to find a seam. He sends it to McKinnon. McKinnon walks the line. Shot, scores! As that one, not sure if it was redirected, but McKinnon on the power play. And the Rangers back in front by a score of 4-3. LeBlanc, Montrose, and McCormick. Referees telling O'Toole that he's got to get his sleeves down. LeBlanc, Caleb LeBlanc, he'll backhand it to Courts. Courts, nice cross-ice pass. McCormick can't handle that though. Tried to feather it through to Montrose, who will take over and send it into Rangers territory. 5:48 to go. Rangers with a 4-3 lead. Courts knocks it down with the glove. Jack Courts walks in, shot, low shot, kicked away by Thibodeau. Loose puck, the Rangers. Here's Caleb LeBlanc. He'll send it back to Courts. Courts can't get a shot away. Works it down to LeBlanc. Throws it in the slot to Montrose. Backhands, couldn't get anything on it though. And now Lewis has it. Lewis sends it up the wall. Sent back here to Courts again. Courts shot, redirected. Arbo with it now on his backhand. Arbo, he'll cycle it around to the far side. That was O'Toole on the far side. O'Toole stripped of the puck at the blue line. Here's McCormick with it now, trying to get a shot off. Bouncing puck, no one can get a handle on it. Everyone got to be careful as O'Toole was trying to sneak in behind the Rivermen defenseman. Roy with it now. Tristan Roy, he sidesteps one man but loses a handle on the puck. Up ice, Arbo stretches that one out. That's going to go for an icing. 4:29 left to go in the third period. 4-3 lead for the Rivermen, or correction, for the Rangers. And now up ice comes Troop. He'll gain the red line. Cameron does a good job to keep him wide of the play. And now Morrison will try to get it out. Here he comes. Morrison, he's got Roy with him. Morrison and Roy on the 2-on-1 shot. That's turned away by Thibodeau. O'Shea, he'll send it down in the corner. Morrison's back there with Shannon. Shannon walks out. Shot. Now up ice come the Rangers. Shot. Redirected. Scores! Shannon looked like he got a piece of that one in the slot and redirected it past Thibodeau. And we are deadlocked again as Shannon redirected the point shot and it found its way in behind goalie Thibodeau. .340 to go. 4-4 tie. Rangers control the face-off. Arbo now with it. Snaps it ahead there. Hamilton. And good play by Courts to strip that puck off of the Rangers player. LeBlanc one touches it there for McCormick. McCormick gets it ahead for Ward. And Ward going to be called on the slash as the stick came out of the hands of Casaboom. And Justin Ward will be called on a slash. So no shortage of special teams play here on this Saturday afternoon at the LVR as the Rivermen will now find themselves shorthanded here for hopefully 2 minutes, which will mean the Rangers don't make their way onto the scoreboard. Cole sends it down low. Back to Casaboom. Casaboom out to the top of the paint area. That's McKinnon, who centered in on goal. Hamilton now. Cole has it over in the far corner, being hounded there by Courts. Up the wall. McKinnon now. Cross ice for Casaboom. Casaboom, shot, rebound. Laying right there. LeBlanc has it now. LeBlanc. Caleb LeBlanc. Down the right side. LeBlanc. He's run out of room by McKinnon. Good defensive play by McKinnon. As LeBlanc can be dangerous when he gets down that right side, gathering speed. Here's Smith. Smith throws it back to McKinnon. McKinnon. He'll just send it in behind the Rivermen goal. We're into 57 seconds left now in the penalty to Justin Ward. Montrose sends it ahead. Shannon will be first to it as Thibodeau is going to have to hurry as Shannon's out there pressuring him. The Rivermen get fresh troops out there. Now up ice comes McKinnon. McKinnon, he gets a step on O'Shea. Good play by Courts to strip that off his stick, and he'll send it the length of the ice. Thibodeau sets that up. 27 seconds left in the penalty to Ward. Bellier walks through the neutral zone. Rangers have to hold up at the blue line, stay onside. Bellier still has it. Banks it back to Lewis. Lewis looking for a lane. Lewis will just send it into the corner. And penalty has expired. Ward will get back into the defensive zone here. Team's back to 5 aside. Hamilton rims it around the far side. Arbo will hold it in. Arbo, he's pressured by Shannon. Team's back to even strength. Arbo shot off the glass behind goal. That almost snuck in on the short side as Bellier tried to jam it in. We're into the final minute of play. Redirected. Robichaud got a piece of that one and sent it to the corner. Lewis now holds it in at the line. His shot redirected. laying there. Here's Ward. Ward ahead to Montrose. Rivermen need to make changes. Montrose, he'll wait for reinforcements. Here comes Smith. Looked offside at the blue line, no call there. The linesman waved it off. 11 seconds left. Morrison ahead for Tristan Roy. Roy, he'll gain the blue line. Gonna have to hurry here. We're into the final 1 second, and the buzzer goes. So the Rivermen will gather at least 1 point here on this road trip, and we'll play for the extra point. 3-on-3 for the next 5 minutes. So teams will head to the bench here for a minute or so. Coaches will determine what 3 they're going to send out. Rivermen played a 3-on-3 last Saturday night at the Civic Center in Miramichi, where they came away with a overtime victory over the Northwest Voyageurs. So we'll see if they can do something similar here. Looks like Hamilton, LeBlanc, and Ward are the first 3 skaters on the ice for the Rivermen. Good choices here by the coaching staff. And for the Rangers, it appears we're going to have McKinnon, Cole, and Bellier. So it's been a good hockey game here. As I said, lots of special teams, as both teams have had their share of penalties. I think St. Pierre, Hugo will get out here at some point in overtime. His 10-minute misconduct will expire. Caleb LeBlanc will take the draw against Bellier. Here's Cole. That shot's off the side of the net, and Hamilton will take over. Rivermen, Hamilton. He's stripped of the puck there by Cole. Hamilton, good job to try and get that back. Bellier and Cole. Now the Rivermen. Hamilton, he sets it up for Ward. Justin Ward now. Ward down the left side. Justin Ward will circle at the blue line. He leaves it for LeBlanc. Caleb LeBlanc right in the slot. That's into the shin pads of Bellier. Rivermen take over. Back to Courts. Courts, he'll bank it down low for LeBlanc. That's out of his reach, and the Rangers will take over. We're a minute into the overtime period. McKinnon has a man coming off the bench. That was Smith. That's chipped out, makes its way to the neutral zone. Casaboom now. Casaboom. Rivermen make a change. Here comes Smith. Smith has Stevens. Nice saucer there to Stevens. Stevens tries to put it through. That can't connect. Ward been out here on a long shift. Gonna try and get off. Got to stay with that man in the back door though. Smith winds. Slap shot. Don't see that much these days. Cole McCormick, Tristan Roy, and Rowan O'Shea out there now for the Rivermen. And the face-off is controlled by Smith, has it on his backhand. Smith circles away from McCormick. He'll come all the way back out into the neutral zone. Smith sends it up ice for Stevens. That's in his skates. He can't handle it. O'Shea. He'll backhand it around here to Tristan Roy. Roy tried to chip it to McCormick. That didn't connect. Casaboom spins away from Roy. Roy tries to send it up the wall. It's a loose puck. Out walks Casaboom. And nice play there by Robichaud to turn that away. Smith now, not normally a defenseman. Good play though by Smith as he stripped the puck of Roy there at the blue line. Smith, he'll just send it into the corner and head off on a change. The Rivermen will take over. Tristan Roy, here comes Cole McCormick. Cole McCormick through the neutral zone. Roy's going to stay onside. McCormick still has it. No penalty as McCormick was pulled down and ended up in the net. 2:22 to go in the overtime period. Greeley takes over. That's Moffitt. He'll just rim it around where Montrose will stay with his man. Good job by Montrose to stay with his defensive assignment. Greeley. Montrose comes up ice now. Cooper Montrose, he's circling back. Sends it back to Hamilton. Hamilton tried to find Roy, but he was stripped of the puck there. Hamilton chips it ahead. Montrose still has it. Rivermen get one change in. Courts has it now. He gets it ahead for Roy. That's out of his reach. And that's going to be an icing call. Minute 34 to go in the overtime period. No shootouts in these regular season games. The 10-minute misconduct to St. Pierre has expired. He heads over to the Rivermen bench. Held in at the blue line there by the Rangers, and that's in the skates of Montrose. He's got LeBlanc off the far side. And Montrose loses the handle on it at the top of the circle. And 3 Rangers come up ice. Here's Cole. Shot, scores! And the Rangers will skate away to a 5-4 win in overtime as the Rivermen turned it over at the top of the circle, and the Rangers went in 3-on-1 and got one by Robichaud on the short side. So the Rivermen will hit the road back toward Moncton, and tomorrow afternoon we'll take on the Moncton Hawks at the Greenfoot Energy Fourplex in Moncton. So until tomorrow, we will sign off and see you at the Fourplex in Moncton.